Today is Wednesday, April 30th, and this is the Oracle Forex review for today. And I went ahead and did this early because there's a FOMC announcement later today, so I didn't want to take the chance of playing around in a New York session. So I took my trade and got it out the way. So here we go for today. I took my trade on the dollar yen. The MACD came across the zero line here, and so I waited till we broke the high, which was right here. Got in at 18, and I took it to almost to R1 and went a little short of it. And on the euro yen, this pair, even though it made a blast up at the same time, the MACD didn't cross zero till it was well into the momentum of the move. The pound yen was also a trade. However, if you see all three of these pairs, the dollar yen, euro yen, and pound yen are all going in the same direction. Well, if one of them was a loser, more than likely both of them were going to be a loser. So I was not going to take the dollar yen trade and the pound yen trade at the same time, just because I wasn't going to take the chance of having two losers, because they should do pretty much the same thing as we see here as an example. So anyway, I'll get into specifically of my trade. As I said, we came across the MACD line. 60-minute trend line here was holding as resistance. We found, because we tested 3 times before it finally broke through. This is I waited for an open above the trend line. Got in. My stop was 1 pip below this bear here, which was almost 104. And then, as I said, I took it just a couple of pips shy of R1 for my my limit. So that was my trade for today, and that was all I'm doing for today, but we'll just look through at the other currencies. The euro came across the zero line. It did not test the high here. It didn't actually pull back. Actually, it did right here. We did have a trade. I'm sorry, but that was what's the time? 2:15, 1:15. Yeah, actually, this was a trade. So you could have taken this trade, crossed the zero line, came back down, set your entry order here, and you could have got 25 pips approximately till you hit the trend line here. Came back to the short side, touched here, and here was the low. We never did test it again, so now this trade it would still be pending because the MACD is still to the short side. But as I said, there's a FOMC rate announcement, so I'm not going to play around. I wouldn't play around with this trade during a New York session. Pound dollar. Let's see. Came across the short side. We did not make a new low, so this was a no trade. Now we saw the MACD came across the high side, so now we're in a consolidation. So there's nothing that is pending for the pound dollar today. And the Swiss dollar Swiss. Let's see. We came across the short side. We had a trade here. Let's see, 1 pip below this was the entry. Stop would be 1 pip above here. This candle brought us in. Stop was good. This was good for at least 30 pips right there. Now we came back to the long side of the MACD. Came back, pulled up. We did not test a high again, so this would be a pending order to the high side. As I said, I am not going to trade the rest of today. So that will be a pending buy on this trade. So that's a quick and snappy look at what we had going on for today. Nevertheless, we hit our limit, and we're done for today. See you tomorrow.